What's going on, everybody? As I promised before, I'll be going live. I went a little bit later, much later than I originally planned on going. But here I am at y'all's service. So, as usual, wait a couple minutes and we'll get started. So, how's everybody doing? And what was that? Hopefully that was fireworks. And we'll get started. Okay, maybe it is. I don't know. They shooting. But yeah, how's everybody doing tonight? It's Thursday night. What's up, Steven? How's it going, brother? Waiting on a few more people to get on in here, and we'll talk about the updates and stuff. Have some pretty cool stuff coming up. Well, one thing in particular coming up, and I cannot wait to talk about it. Good to hear, bro. Good to hear. So, oh snap! I got Sky in here as well. Yes, let's go. What's up, Sky? How's it going? So yeah, we'll go ahead and get started. So keep those calendars marked. I don't know if anybody has been following the page, but Saturday I will have the lovely Brachelle and also Kendall and Vera Welpton from the Sleepless Unrest in here. We're gonna do a show for everybody. We're gonna talk about film and everything that they got going on. So really looking forward to it. Outstanding people. And speaking of Sky, maybe one of these days I could have you on here with me. I'd love to do a live with you whenever you get a chance. That's something I meant to ask you, but since you're here, I see you. I figured I'd ask you. But yeah, so that's one of the big updates. That's pretty much what's popping right now as far as the channel and the vlog and stuff like that. Of course, that's going to be filmed when I have places and stuff to go to. But right now, currently, my paranormal travel's cutting down. I mean, quite a bit with having work and stuff. And I got to focus on what I got to do. But all that stuff is still going to happen. I'm going to be filming and stuff like that, whatever I can when I go to places and stuff like that. So nothing's changing as far as that goes. But yeah, Sky, let's set something up. Hit me up after this. We'll talk about it. But other than that, not much going on, y'all. I'm just pretty much here tonight to hang out. Ain't got nothing better to do. So as usual, I like to come hang out with everybody, talk with everybody. All right, I will. I'll call you right after this. Yay. I don't know what that was, but I'll call you. Always love talking to Sky. Sky's awesome. If you guys don't know who Sky Ray is, you're missing out. So make sure you're following her. Oh, yeah. And our lovely winner, the one and only, for the $20 off your purchase from Attic Junkie Paranormal LLC. Shout out Josh Joyner. Those of you saw him last night. The man behind Attic Junkie Paranormal LLC and all the amazing equipment and stuff he makes. The winner of that, and this giveaway wouldn't have been possible without him. He's the one that brought it up. So, congratulations to no other than Ethan Rowland. Ethan shared the living crap out of it. So, like I said, the rules were you had to share the actual page's post, and I got a lot of lag going on, so I apologize about that, everybody. I've reset my internet I don't know how many times a day. So congratulations, Ethan, and I've already put them in contact, so make sure you pick out something good, bro. So we're gonna talk about some other giveaways and stuff that we're turning up here in Ricky's head. So I'm looking at giving another Josh and me already talked about it. There's another prize for Attic Junkie coming up for 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. So we're on YouTube. This is specifically for y'all. Get me to 1,000 subscribers. We're giving away a $40 off gift certificate or code to Addict Junkie Paranormal LLC. That's at 1,000 subscribers. Plus, that's not where it's all going to end. I am thinking about personally, now I'm not rich by any means, but one lucky viewer will be able to come investigate a location with myself once we hit the 1,000 mark. That's going to be kind of another, kind of giveaway. That way I can kind of give back to you all for, showing all your support and everything. Location is to be determined. I'm working some things out, but I promise it's going to be an awesome location. Like I said, I am not made of money, so I can't fly you out or pay gas or anything like that. But I can, take care of getting you into a location to do an investigation with me, and I'll do that on my end when the time comes. It may not be the exact amount. As far as, Sky, are you talking live? We do a live together while we're together? Or, as far as, what was I saying? I hate when I brain fart. I totally bonked out. Forgive me, everybody. But, like I said, it's not going to be on maybe the exact day of the 1,000 mark. But after we hit the 1,000 mark, I will be doing a giveaway about doing an investigation. Oh, for a live? Sky? Make sure everything. Am I coming through okay for everybody? Because it's showing kind of a lot of lag on my screen. I don't have any connection problems. It's not saying I have any, connection problems, but the screen just, lags out, and I go, super slow-mo. So I'm hoping everything's coming through clear for everybody. You gave me a brain fart. Yeah, I sure did. I got him bonked out. Okay, good. I'm coming through clear for everybody. So yeah. Matter of fact, Sky, are you free right now? Would you like to hop on with me? That was a good brain fart. I haven't had a brain fart like that in a long time. To the point of pausing. What's going on, Sheriff? How's it going, man? Oh, Chris, you already know. You already know, man. Especially Macon. I've done some stuff when I lived there in Macon. Also, Josh Purvis is actually from that area. He's with Searchers, Shane Pittman, and all them. All right, cool, Sky. So what I'm going to do is I'll send you the StreamYard link. Everybody, I'm going to have my awesome friend Sky Ray on here, so put your seatbelts on. This is going to be a good one. Here we go. Let me get Sky on in here. All right. Sky, I'm pulling up Facebook now. Have this thing pop up. Oh, now it's... There it is. Okay. I was going to say, what is going on? See if I can pull you up through the story right here. Bypass all the searching. 1 second, everybody. Get everything. All right, Sky, I replied to your story with the link. Let me know if you got it. If not, I can always send it back. Oh, wow, I did freeze up. Look at that. I froze, everybody. Not good. Okay, there we go. What is going on? Of course, we're going to blame my internet, Media Bloom. Especially with a name like that, it's terrible. So yeah. All right. don't know why it paused like that. That was strange. Very strange. That's the first time I've ever had it pause. Oh, man. I love that message. That's hilarious, Sky. Sky's going to be here momentarily. Oh, man. I'm like, now I'm going super fast. Do I look okay, everybody? It's just, my internet's acting strange. I don't want to sit here freezing up and then speeding up on people. But yeah, Chris, as far as Georgia, I'm definitely planning on, oh yeah, I got some latency issues going on big time right now. I'm definitely planning on getting back down that way. So I miss Georgia. There's a lot of good history down there. I've done a lot of stuff down there. Especially on the coast. I did a lot of stuff over in the coastal Georgia area, such as we did the Hawful Broadfield Plantation over in Brunswick. We also did Fort McAllister in Richmond Hill, Georgia, and stuff like that. A lot of private residences as well throughout the years. So, all right, everybody. I got my awesome friend about to hop on with us, so let me get her in this. I can't talk tonight. There she is, everybody.
What's up, Ricky?
What's going on? I love your hair. That's awesome.
Thank you.
I wish I had something to do.
I'll bleach your little stubs and we'll put some glue to match.
So get some spray paint. What?
How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you? It's actually pretty productive, but it was lazy at the same time. So
that's all right, as long as you get out and do something now.
Right.
I laid around for 3 months trying to get better. I'm feeling amazing.
Good. I can tell.
Well, you talked to me when I didn't have a voice anymore. I'm like, I'm gonna try to talk, and my voice is all cutting up.
Yep. But yeah. So tell everybody what you got going on. I know you got a couple things coming up.
Oh, well, this weekend, Greg O'Brien and Interstate Paranormal Research Society invited me to their event at Fort Mifflin this weekend. So we're going to be book signings. Find your voice.
Hey, guys. There's her book, y'all. You better go buy it.
If you guys purchase this online on Amazon or go to my website, mediumskyray.com, I actually give you a free gift. And Ricky, you have that free gift.
I do.
You get my 3 audio meditations.
Yes, I do.
Yeah. So what those audio meditations do, they actually help center, ground, and balance you. And if you're on a spiritual journey, or even if you're not, if you just need some anxiety calm, it really helps you relax.
They work.
Yeah, it helps you relax. I kind of put some energy into it when I made them. My guides directed me. I actually did one quick audio and had them cut. I never stopped or, edited them or anything. It was just one straight shot for all 3 of them. So, yeah. And if you guys want to develop, your psychic senses, or want to help, develop yourself a little bit further with investigating and being able to hear, feel, sense things, whatever, it helps develop you. There's 3 different types of, I don't know what I have in there. I have it all in here in the book, but there's so much stuff. I'm burnt, dude. I'm tired.
I'm sure. That's a lot of stuff.
I had a long day.
Yeah, but I've used those meditations. They do work. And
they're quick.
Use them a lot.
Some people can't sit. I actually made them for people that can't sit and quiet their mind for meditation.
Yeah. So no more excuses, everybody. They're quick and easy. And I'm telling you, you start meditating every day, your life will change. It doesn't come easy at first, but the more you do it, the better you get at it, just like anything. And next thing you know, you're more positive, you're upbeat, you're not having panic attacks all the time. So
yeah. I'm a master manifester. I actually teach classes for that, to help people bring good things into their life, and, cars, homes, whatever, good jobs. I guess a lot of that too, with the meditations, it helps you project these things. So, on a higher level, a higher self level, even if we're having, really, really hard times, if you guys take the time, even if you're just listening to music while you're driving, that's meditating. Like I do that.
Yep.
When I do my laundry, all mediums are a beacon that can slow the thoughts so that you can catch things. And when you learn to like quiet your mind just a little bit and you try to master that, it's practice, it's discipline, it's taking 5 minutes out of your day for yourselves to help yourself first, you know.
Oh, you got a question. That's a good question, Steven. Steven asks, what's the difference between a psychic and a medium?
Good question. So all mediums are psychic, right? But all psychics are not mediums. And the difference between a psychic and a medium is psychics read, like if I were to give Ricky a reading, I'm actually pulling his energy into me to read his energy, his aura, things that he's experienced, past, present, future. A medium is somebody that can connect and are the bridge to the other side, being able to connect with loved ones who have crossed, spirit guides, ancestors. You know, that's the difference. And mediums use their psychic abilities to connect mediumistically. So meaning your clairvoyance, which is your clear seeing, your clairaudience, which is your clear hearing. You know, yeah, I'm a healer first, guys. Like I was born like this. I started using my abilities in my regular everyday jobs from the time I was 17 and on. I was never really trained by anyone necessarily, but I had a lot of mentors throughout my whole life. I think the most impactful one was when I went in 2003 to Lilydale. Did you ever hear Lilydale?
I've heard of the place.
Lilydale is awesome. It's called The Town That Talks to the Dead. That's where the Fox sisters came.
Oh, got you. Right.
Where they did the seances and the knocking. Yeah, that town, you guys, if you ever get a chance, in season is like summer, and there's a lot of events that go on there, and it's so like amped up. Even if you're not that sensitive, there's an energy in there.
So much energy, you can't.
Like it feels like you're going to have a heart attack. I love it.
Oh man.
But anyway, long story short, I had went for a seminar with James Van Prague there, and it was amazing. It was like the greatest thing.
He's cool as hell. I've followed him a very long time.
You know, he was the ghost writer for The Medium on TV with Patricia Arquette, and then Ghost Whisperer with Jennifer Love Hewitt. That's what I want to do. I want to ghost write for shows.
That would be cool.
I would love it. I would love to do that. But what I want to ghost write about is the things that I've experienced in my life. So in my book, like a lot of people don't know, in my book, I have a part 1 and a part 2. The part 1 is to help people. I try to empower you. I try to help you with inspiration through sharing my stories and my clients' stories, with grief and loss, and how to overcome and how to, stay resilient through these hard times. And then I have also teachings that I teach with my global business in here. I give you tools. I give you blank pages to do your own rituals, because your own words are powerful, right? Then the second part, I do a bunch of short stories about experiences that me and my family have went through. And some of them are really dark. And this is my introductory book. But you guys, I've been writing my second book, and it's going to be all about the paranormal. And it's very dark things. I didn't want to come out with everything being, dark and
right. You wanted to do it the right way and explain it to where, the paranormal is not all dark, but it is a big part.
Right.
And speaking of scary
it was a part of my learning, and it was a part of my spiritual teachings and journey for me to be able to help others in hard times. But I think what's important is remembering, God only gives us what we can handle, but anything that hurts us strengthens us. Anything that we go through, traumatic experiences, you become stronger and more resilient in your life. And normally that's where, we either keep repeating mistakes there's no mistakes, you guys. It's either you're going to learn your lesson or it's going to take you 3 times, 4 times, 5
5
times,
times.
whether that's relationships or,
Right.
you have to be true to yourself and who you are and what you love and what you want to do. You have to understand that you're the creator of your world. If somebody would have told me 5 years, I'd be sitting here with my own book, a global business, my second global business. I've had about 6 businesses my whole life. I've always been successful. I've been always like self-driven somehow. But a lot of people that don't know me don't know that I have a military background, that I have a minor in psychology. I went to school to be a social worker and help people and families, but I wanted to do more than that. So I kind of, I was that person that didn't want to come out and say who I was. Only certain people knew. And then the people that knew me that I ended up giving readings, I didn't charge then,
Right.
And I'm not going to be rich from what I do. There's no way, and I don't expect to be. But what's important to me, even if I'd help one person, it was worth it.
Amen.
Right? It's one step at a time.
That's what it's about.
One day at a time, one person at a time, and it's my passion.
Mm-hmm. You got a question?
Okay.
Shout out Jacob. What's up? What's up, brother?
Hey, Jacob.
What was your scariest experience?
I have to say, my scariest experience was actually a spirit jumping me. And it was not a nice entity at that. What had happened was it was affecting somebody else that I loved. It was my child. And I'm going to actually write about this, but it's something that I fought with for about 2 years. And I invited it in. I said, leave my daughter alone. Take me. I'm stronger.
Oh,
and
man.
This is something you never do. But I had a lot of issues with my daughter at the time. She is also a medium. She was struggling with her gifts and her sensitivity, and she was being affected negatively by this entity. And when that happened, it did a lot. It did a lot of damage. Did a lot of damage to me, my family, my health. I actually got thrown downstairs. I had a how do you want to say it? I had a cut. What's the word I'm looking for, Ricky? Help me.
Abrasion?
Not an abrasion. It was a shit.
It was a shit.
It was a puncture wound.
Listen,
get this. It was a puncture wound. I don't know how I got it. I didn't even feel it when I got it. This is the scar. I'm going to show you guys. See the scar?
Holy crap, that's huge.
Yeah, but listen, what happened was from that, it was 5 inches long and 2 inches deep. I got osteomyelitis in my bone from it. I almost had my leg taken off.
Holy!
So that's the scariest experience I had.
Yeah, I'd say scary is an understatement.
Yeah.
Holy smokes, man. Me was just going fight or flight, running down a fucking pitch black hallway.
Seriously, I didn't even know it happened to me. What happened was I was up in her room cleaning. She was gone at one of her girlfriends staying for 2 weeks out of town, a couple hours away. And I was up. It was probably, I'm a night owl. I was like 2:33 in the morning, and I had been getting, I was standing over her dresser to hang a new curtain because her rod fell or came off the hook. I felt this force push me like my shoulders. And when that happened, I'll have to dig pictures up, Ricky, to show you. My ankles both blew out. They were sprained. Yeah, for like 2 months. They were swollen. But anyway, I was only like 3 inches off the ground, and I'm leaning over. And it felt like something shoved me down to the ground. And when that happened, I felt like a ton of bricks hitting that floor. And I looked down, and there was blood everywhere. And it looked like I'm sorry to be like gross about this, but the meat was hanging out. You could tell It was like a puncture and a rip, like it was torn, like my leg was torn.
Holy smokes.
And there was nothing there. There was nothing that could have done it.
No, that's the crazy thing. That's what I tell people. You know, just because you don't believe in the darker side of the field does not mean it's not real.
Yeah.
And just like Jake just said right there, it's rough having a gift. There are a lot of pros and cons to it, but no, you have to be careful. It's real. And until it happens to you, you'll never believe it.
And listen, this house is 200 years old. Okay.
Holy shit.
The thing that was here that I was dealing with, it just was nasty. It was really nasty and took me a little bit to get rid of it. It took me a while. I've been here. It'll be, I think, 5 years that I've been here. In October. But you have to be careful.
Mm-hmm. Even if you don't believe it, the best, it's better safe than sorry. Do not mess with it.
Yeah.
Bottom line.
Yeah. And be careful of your choice of words.
Yes.
I knew what I was doing. I did it because I was tired of what I was going through with her, you know?
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's just your protective instincts. You know?
Mama bear, like.
Yep.
You would take a bullet for anybody, especially your kids. So.
100%. Yep. Definitely. Yeah. Man, I don't know what I'd be able. That would traumatize me. Just my experience that I had with what happened to me in Georgia. With just being scratched and then having something, literally the power. That's the thing, like you said, the force that these entities have. This thing took an old jail cell that's, cemented foundation, steel cage. And it was like somebody threw a frag grenade in there, and the vibration, it was boom, it was explosive energy, and it shook the whole entire cave. This is something you could hit with a sledgehammer, and it wouldn't even budge.
Wow.
It cracked the foundation. I literally thought I was in
an
earthquake nightmare or something. I did not believe it, but then it's like,
wow,
where the hell did this come from? And it makes sense. Hey, John, what's going on? How's it going, man? Thanks. Yep, got to show some love for Sleepless Unrest. You already know. But yeah, it's very real, people. Knock on wood, I haven't had many run-ins with the dark side, and I hope I don't, but there's always a risk. But
there's a lot of negative asshole spirits out there.
Oh, yeah.
You know, if it's a darker thing, they usually don't want to be known or found.
Yeah.
They hide.
They do.
They're very smart.
And
very smart. Yeah.
Just like, you know exactly what I'm talking about at Randolph County Infirmary.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Exactly.
That one likes to hide, and it hides in that little maintenance, like, weird room.
Yeah.
But it lets itself be known because there is an ungodly stench of sulfur down there. And when that happens, I leave. You know, I get out of there because
if you're smelling something, you're in trouble usually.
Yep. That's the first thing I said. They're like, it could be a sewage line. I was like, I believe that if you want, but get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. So when I went to the 1904 church with Justin Spurrier, when I went to La Harpe, Kansas, his property, that happened to us. And we have the investigation actually on his YouTube at Spurrier Paranormal, if you guys want to check it out. We smelt death. And after that, some weird series of events happened. And then I came down pretty sick when I got home from Las Vegas after leaving that week with him. We had a lot of weird shit happen. You just got to be careful.
And speaking of weird,
I'm that type of person anyway. I draw those things to me. I fight those things.
Right.
So it's, you know.
But you have experience. Exactly. You have experience. You're not out there purposely trying to conjure these things up like some people do for the thrill. Right. But speaking of weird things happening, I don't know if anybody remembers my friend Tim Mosley. He brought up the last time I had him on several months ago. We were talking about the incident in Georgia, and literally a week or 2 weeks later, he lost his brother. Not too long after that, I broke my foot, and it dawned on me when he brought that up. I was like, holy crap, because that's at the same time I was playing semi-pro football.
Holy
I
crap.
broke my feet. I broke my feet. I broke my foot 2 weeks after that. And it never dawned on me.
That's
But
where
it
people
followed
get
me home.
confused. You're right, Ricky.
Yep.
Because what they do is they make these things happen in the 3D world. And you can either chalk them up as coincidences or just bad luck, but they admit chaos, and this is what happens,
Mhm.
you know.
And they
And it's
do
crazy.
it in such an anonymous way.
Yeah.
I mean,
Almost
if
like a
you're
cover up.
lucky,
Like
then
you
they
could
come
cover it
at
up.
you. You know,
Yeah.
that's when you're considered lucky with the demonic activity.
Right.
They wreak havoc. You got a question. Jacob says, "Is your daughter doing better with her gift?"
Oh,
since the
yeah.
event?"
Yeah, she is. Thank you for asking. She's doing wonderful.
John says, "Justin's a nice dude."
Yeah, he is. That's my brother.
Let's see, have we missed anybody? What's going on, Daryl?
Is that Daryl?
My friend, Daryl Delote
Hi, Daryl.
from YouTube.
I can't see anything, you guys. So sorry.
Yep.
Ricky's got to be my eyes.
Yep. So damn. Scary is an understatement for that.
I know.
I'll get a
Stories we
question
got,
going.
brother.
What was
The
your
stories
most
we got.
favorite location?
What was my favorite location?
Yeah.
I'm
As
gonna say-
of today, like, what's your favorite location that you haven't gone to?
Because of what happened to me, I'm gonna just say Bobby Mackey's.
Cool.
I'm gonna say Bobby Mackey's
It's such a weird spot. The energy's funky, and I say that about some places, but no, this is a special kind of funky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just went there.
Yep.
So I was
And
there in March.
it was standoffish with us.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
like it
They
didn't
love
want anything
screwing
to
with
do with
people.
us.
If you guys like want to interact, like that's the place to go. And Ricky, I don't think I sent you the clips of I had JW's box. Like
Okay.
it was hit and it flew behind me.
Oh, I remember you told me about that.
We were live. Me, SRS Paranormal. We were live doing a live stream on Facebook, and I heard click, 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 3 steps to the doorway at Carl's apartment upstairs. And
Oh
I
my
heard,
God.
hello. I said, and we were doing, we had 3 EVP blasts going, okay, with the recorders. I said, you guys, shut those off and rewind them back real quick. And all you hear is, don't, hello. And then you hear me say, play that back.
Oh my God.
Check it out. It's on Medium Sky Ray on my news feed on my business page.
I kept coming across what I thought was a Confederate soldier at Bobby Mackey's. There's so much history in that small, what I call rinky-dink spot it's at. You have that, the Civil War was prominent in Kentucky as well.
Yeah.
The Native American history. I mean, that's pretty much anywhere you go. But it's like a portal. No pun intended. No pun intended.
Yeah, literally, there's a lot that came in and out of there while I was there.
Yeah,
there really was. There was a female downstairs where the dressing rooms were. I could hear her singing and talking to me, but she didn't like me very much. She was pretty standoffish with me being there. But other than that, like, there's a lot of asshole spirits in there.
Oh yes, there is, and there's just some that it was like.
Carl
like I said,
showed up too.
Oh yeah,
cool. Yeah, he showed up.
They showed for me. It wasn't as far. I mean, I had the personal experience with the voice of a male doing like a vocal exercise, like warming up.
Yeah, I heard that too.
And the portal it was like it was showing off, because in the back of my mind I was like, oh God, here we go. Here's the portal. I could read, but it was showing off the energy.
Yeah,
and the energy.
It's weird in there. It's very different.
30.8 on a brand new set of batteries on a millimeter. I'm sitting here, okay, 30.8, and then it dropped. It went down to the 1s, the teens, the 10s.
Yeah.
It's just all over the place, like a pulsating energy. Ethan says, take her to Old South Pittsburgh Hospital. I'm sure she's been. That place is cool.
I haven't been there.
Yet. Yes. You're going to love it. Oh, my God. That's my spot.
I know.
I love it.
You got to take me through.
Yep.
You got to be my tour guide, Ricky.
Hey, Ronnie. Ronnie. But yeah, we'll have to get you down there. You'll love it. It's fantastic. But I'm pumped for Fort Mifflin. Like, oh my God.
Yeah. I need your help. I don't have anybody to help me out while I'm there. So I'm like, I'm calling
Yep.
Ricky. Ricky
Cool.
got my back.
Yep. Yep. Do what I can. But yeah. God, it's all. I mean, the Revolutionary War.
Mhm.
You know, it's like, holy smoke.
You're connected to all of that from a past life.
Oh,
So
big time, especially the
yeah.
Union Army. I already know it. I've been told that by several people. My mom, she had came across a medium or a psychic back in the day, and he said he's had a lot of military experience in a past life. And I'm like,
that's why you and I clicked.
yeah,
Definitely.
And it's so funny because my friend Kat Maria can even back me up on this. Anywhere we go, the soldiers will find me. They make their presence known. I don't know what it is. Battlefields. You get me at a battlefield, I'm starting to see. The last time, me and my friend Melody, it was in the middle of the night. We just got done after the park closed up. We're driving back from Sachs Bridge and Suicide Bridge, and we're kind of joking about one of those little, you know, the videos that was going around. Everyone's like, "Oh, it's a ghost of Gettysburg," and so it's literally a speck of dust and water running over the dust, which makes it look like something dark through the cannon. I'm like, yeah, you know, haha, look, there's a cannon, there's a ghost. Come around the corner. I'm not kidding you.
By the cannons?
Soldier, by a cannon. We passed a couple cannons, but out in the middle of the field, walking towards where Pickett's charge actually started, which makes no sense. It was kind of like it was an after battle kind of straggle. Walking, and it vividly, I can tell you everything to a T what he was wearing. One of the offset white dirty shirts that they had, their undershirt.
Yeah,
you could see his canteen that, you know, wrapped around him. You could see the ammunition pouch. You could see, you know, the percussion, not the percussion cap, but you could just see his he's not paying attention. He had the brown, you know, flat bill hat, not flat bill, but round hat, you know, the farmer's hat. And he was just walking into completely oblivious.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, oh, you know, it could have been a reenactor. No, they don't allow reenactment.
Right.
In that part of the battlefield, you have to go to the farm where they do the reenactments. Well,
when was that, Ricky, when you went?
This was last September. This is after the battle, but I think I saw something maybe possibly residual. Yeah, because like I said, it had no intelligence to it, but I saw it, and I was like, holy shit! Melody slams the brakes on. She's like, ah! She's like, what? I'm like, back up. I was like, oh my God, I think I just saw a ghost, and I explained it to the T, like, I don't know, and just like my first legit like thing that brought me in to the field that got me like hooked was seeing a Confederate apparition at Chickamauga battlefield. So it's just the military.
And I'll tell you, I have the most I don't want to say disturbing, emotional experiences when I'm in those areas because of the connection that I have, and then how close that connection becomes, especially when they were younger. I had a hard time at the Exchange Civil War Museum.
Oh, I'm sure. And there's so many little kids. That's the thing. A lot of people didn't realize there was a lot of young death in the battle. And these little drummer boys and bugle boys, they
lied. They were 14, 15 years old.
Right. And bullets
were 18 to get in.
They, you know, they hit whatever's in their path. Stray bullets, just like the officers that got killed there. Stray bullets, you know.
The sad thing is how, you know, the bodies were taken care of afterwards.
Oh my God.
Some of them weren't dead and they were being covered. They were being covered.
The infamous picture at Devil's
Den. Piled up. And I saw those. I saw that, and that was hard. These are things that you can't like unsee. You know, it's almost like work on a missing persons case. And the visions that you see, and I kind of see it through their eyes, and I experience it from their point of view, not from like me seeing it.
And that's what makes it so much more intimate too.
Yeah,
because you're them for that moment. Hey, Angela, how's it going?
Hi, Angela.
Georgia Peach. I'm from Georgia as well.
I love Georgia. I love down south. I lived in Fort Myers for a long time.
Oh yeah,
I'm in Pennsylvania.
Yeah,
I love my seasons though.
Oh yeah, Pennsylvania is awesome. But like that's the thing, though. Like, it's just so sad. And that the whole infamous picture of the Confederate sharpshooter, at Devil's Den, his
Yeah.
body was moved from where it fell and put in that position. He didn't die in that position.
Right.
But you go back and look, and it's just like, that's how it is. Anytime I step on a battlefield, it's like I can relive it. I can relive it from different points.
It's hard.
And being an empath, too, you just sense it. And people are like, oh, you don't need to go out there. You don't need to go out there. That's too much energy. No, it's like it's bittersweet. Yes, it can become overwhelming, but it's also peaceful to an extent.
Well, your help. What people don't understand is that even if you don't realize if you're drawn somewhere and you're connecting empathically on that level and clairvoyantly on that level, there's something in your aura, in your energy field, that is connecting with that spirit. And there's something with that the spirit trusts you, whether you're able to help tell the story, whether you're able to help
or comfort them
or counsel them. Yeah. When you say a prayer, just even a prayer, even if you don't know if you're connecting, that helps them. That helps the spirits.
Yep.
And
that's what's so cool about walking these battlefields and stuff too. You can turn me loose. I can go at these places. I love to walk. I love to get out. I love to explore. Most people are like, oh, screw that. It's hot. It's like, no, that doesn't bother me. It's just, you're walking and reliving American history and honoring these people that, fell right at your feet, basically.
Yeah.
Oh, good question. Steven asked, do you do readings via video?
All of my readings are like this. I would never do over the phone. There's too many scammers. I actually had my social media, Instagram, taken down because of people stealing my identity, my content.
I remember that. You've had a hell of a time.
All my followers and my friends. I did. And
suck.
It's a hard time for a lot of people that are doing this work, but yeah. And if you guys are reaching out, know that we don't reach out. We don't reach out to anybody. Like I'm busy. Like I've been down for a couple weeks, but I have a waiting list and I have a lot of booked events and a lot of things going on, but we never reach out asking for money ever. And I always do lives. I always do free readings. Sometimes I do, spirit circles or energy prayer circles to raise your vibration. There's a lot of stuff that we do, that we offer. And for these scammers to steal our identity and hurt our businesses when it's already hard as it is, right?
Exactly.
We're trying to keep people going and helping as many as we can. It's overwhelming. But yeah, just beware, you guys, of scammers if you're ever looking for a psychic or a medium, because
they're out there.
That's
sad. Steven also asked, and the cost.
You can go to my website, Steven. I have a lot of different readings that I do. And you can email me and let me know what type of reading you want, and then I'll let you know for how long and how much.
Oh, Ethan, I skipped you, brother. Oh, he says he's talking about Old South Pittsburgh Hospital. You'll love it. Take her to the second floor nurses station and see what she gets up there. When you walk, before you even get there, Sky, I already know you're gonna be picking up all sorts of stuff, because the spirits do the same thing to me before I go there. They know I'm coming, and they make it known, and then everything just hits you. And I'm telling you, once you hit that door, you're gonna be like, boom. Oh, Angela's got a question for you. Angela says, how can you help someone cross over?
You say a prayer. You let them know that it's okay. It's time to go, that their family's waiting for them. Most of the time they stick around because sometimes they just don't even know they're dead. And they're looking for their family or their children or parents or whatever. Just say a prayer for them. It opens the light up to them. Yep, anybody can do it. Some are more hard to get crossed over, but if they're resistant, it's because they're still in denial, or like,
they want to be there.
Like sometimes. I told Ricky, like Randolph County, I brought home like 5 people from there. five spirits. I say people because they were people,
Mm-hmm.
to counsel them because they had a hard time. A lot of them had disabilities where it just takes them a little bit longer to comprehend and understand. They don't change in death, you guys.
Mm-mm.
You know, if they had a speech impediment, or if they had, like a slower process or dyslexia, things back then that they didn't know how to treat, or how to treat these patients, or how to help them or educate them, they're still the same way when they cross over, or when they're on the other side, or earthbound, whatever you want to call it. It gets difficult, and
Mm-hmm.
sometimes it takes days. I've had some here for a week or two,
Yeah,
but
that's
they
why I
go.
tell everybody when you get out there and you start investigating, you have to have the respect. You have to treat
Yeah,
them as the people that they were, and as you would treat, just like we're having a conversation now. They don't want to hear the, oh, why did you die, how did you die, and all the same questions that these investigators that are constantly throwing at them. You go at it with a different approach, saying, hey, my name's so and so, what's your name, how was your day today, did you have a
right.
good day, is there anything I can help you with, if you need anything. You'll be surprised the responses you'll get if there's something intelligent.
Yes, and I love that. And it's important. Treat them as you would want to be treated, just like in everyday life. It's not hard to be kind. And remember, we all have some type of trauma,
Oh
you
yeah.
know.
Oh
So
yes.
just
Oh yes.
think of it on that level. And
Yep.
sometimes when they see us, they either get scared, you know, or they want to speak.
And they
And
know your intentions too. I mean, if
yeah,
you're going in for a thrill, you'll get your tricksters
oh
that'll
yeah,
be like, oh, I want to, you want to see a thrill, I'll give you a thrill. But then you'll have, like you just said, they'll be scared of you,
yeah.
or standoffish. They don't want to do anything to do with you. So
And
you have
like
to
you
go
said,
in.
Ricky, going to Old South, like I think what people don't realize, when you're going constantly to the same place, they get
They
used to
get to
you.
know you. They're just like
Yes,
normal people. The
yes,
more you go, the more they do, and they'll start calling you out by
yeah,
name on, Steven. If Steven's in here, we got my little friend Ed. I told you about this little joker in the body box.
yeah.
Ed came through for Steven on a day tour. He texted
That's
me
always
like, "Hey,
nice.
bro." He's like, "Bro, thank God he didn't say anything, but Ed came through on a day tour." I'm like, "Oh
Yeah,
no!"
that's
First thing I was
awesome.
like, "Thank God he didn't say anything." But
Listen,
yeah,
when Matthew, SRS, and I, and Justin, Jay, W. Prather, and everybody were at Randolph County Asylum, I'm telling you, daytime was off the hook in there.
oh,
We
I
got
can
so much
remember.
evidence while we were filming in there. It was
Oh yeah,
crazy.
that's what people don't realize.
Daytime,
That's the same
nighttime,
thing
it
about the
doesn't
hospital.
matter.
Exactly, but especially in hospital environments
Yeah,
too. Your
you
daytime
guys being in
activity.
that body shoot area too.
Mm-hmm. It's always different in there. Like every time I go in there, but the energy. Okay, this is something I was telling Steven and them. The energy, I can't explain it. It's like I get the when there's something there, you can feel it. It's almost I don't know, on edge, upset, angry, but
Right.
sad, happy, all emotions, all
Yeah.
at once. But it makes sense. It was the ER waiting room. So
Wow.
you're feeling everything
Yeah.
that went
Yeah.
on there all at once. So it's like
Wow.
I don't typically like staying down there longer than I have to because the energy
That would probably drain
so
you a
intense.
lot too.
Oh, it
Yeah.
does. It does, big time. And it's just there you go. That's another. It's a bipolar feeling, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, I get it.
it's nuts, but I wouldn't change it for the world. It's just there's so much cool stuff, and that's I'm never going to stop talking about this location. It's proven time and time again to me that
Yeah.
yeah, I can't explain it.
That's your spot. Well,
Yeah,
you're connected with them. So
yep,
I understand. You go in enough, it's just very normal.
mm-hmm,
It's normal.
yep,
And then when you're able to pick up on those sensations and get that little bit of evidence and communicate with them by picking those, things up from them,
mm-hmm,
it's that much better every time because you get a little bit more and the pieces come together.
Yeah, well,
right? Does that make sense?
Right. And since we're talking about this, I want you to hear this. I have the audio. I have the
Okay.
audio of the throwing up.
Oh.
This is something. Now, by no means am I claiming that this is 100% actual paranormal activity, even though I kind of believe it is, if that makes any sense, because the fact that it's unexplainable to us at this point. We've had several volunteers going through the building, even Ronnie. There's been no trace of animals. And tell me, if you've heard an animal that sounds like this, let me know, because we're not trying to say that, oh, you're going to go here and you're going to experience this. No, this just happens, and it happened. It's been happening a lot. It's just something recent. Even Steven's down here. He can attest to this. It just recently started going. And it's the most god-awful sound, and you can tell it literally sounds like a human regurgitating, dry heaving. So let me see if I can pull it up. Where did it go? Okay, here it is. So here, I'll show you a video first. My friend Ryan went in and edited the cough. I just want everybody to hear this cough. That way you can see that it's not the same noise over and over again. So here we go to the video. I know you're miserable. Yeah, it's like a cough. Almost like a cough. What's crazy is there's no like sound. You can just see we're mind blown at this point. And this has been going on. It doesn't just go like for a couple seconds and stop for the rest of the night. Yeah. This was going on all day throughout the whole entire night. And as it's going on, you're hearing them go through the motions of being sick, dry heaving, coughing. Then there's commotion in the hallway, walking, talking, like, you know, between patient, nurse, doctor.
Like they're still working, still doing their job.
And this is where it gets interesting, because my good friend Mickey Strange and her friends came up, and some of her teammates, and she's a nurse. So she went through acting like she was doing rounds.
Yeah, when you do that.
Popping.
Oh, yeah.
All the activity, and then it went, you know, to the meters. It was communicating with the meters, and then it was like the doctors made the patient stop. It actually calmed down, but then it started again. It's like somebody was really sick. So here goes some more audio, enhanced audio of that situation you just saw. And we did, after the cough, you're going to hear the gagging. I know you're miserable.
That was right here.
Yeah, that's like a cough. Almost like a cough.
What's creepy is there's no like sound of it hitting the
But
ground.
that is not Holly.
Okay.
I don't know.
Listen, I think what that is the energy building in there.
Really?
Yes. I actually have caught that a lot with me going with my recorder.
Okay.
Because of the energy that I emit, you can actually hear it pulsating. And it's either, it could be what you're saying, but if it isn't, the other thing could be is the energy that they're using from you guys to power up. So what I want to ask you is what happened shortly after you were hearing that? Is that when you heard the talking and the walking through the halls?
Yes. So what it was like, originally they heard it on the day tour, and it was doing just like that, but it would go from coughing to long drawn out puking, almost screaming.
Yeah.
And then after that, you know, they would hear stuff, but yeah, throughout that whole night.
I think it's both, honestly. I think when you hear that build, but it sounds like a purging, which it could be both. I can't say for sure what I
I totally
think, but if I was there experiencing it, right, that's a good catch. Either way, it's a good catch.
That's why I'm hoping. Hopefully, you get to experience it with me when I get you there, because oh my god, it's just so unsettling. It's sad. As you can tell, I was like, I know you're miserable.
Yeah.
It's just, and it would literally, it was, sorry, multitasking. My phone's dying, so I'm putting it on a charger. But it's, I hate
And I
it.
don't have the earbuds in, but from what I could hear, it sounded like it was synchronistic and repetitive. But if it's on a loop and it is residual, it could be like the purging of the vomiting, or
Right,
whatever.
But the thing is, this is where it gets crazy. So we would track it, and where it's happening is over near the nurseries where everybody was hearing it. But no, it's actually happening on the other side of the wall, which was recovery from OR. And so the mixture of anesthesia and pain meds, correct.
Yeah.
And not only that,
well, then there's your answer.
That floor was used as a rehab part.
Wow.
So there's so many different, things. But when you trace it, we traced it to that room.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, it's coming from down the fucking hallway.
Wow.
It bounces around.
You gotta be like really excited to go there.
Right, but it bounced around, so it's like, is it?
It will.
First I
it's
thought
not
it was
going to stay in one spot anyway. But
right, and I was
cool.
like, at first I thought it was residual, but how the hell is it bouncing around like this? I don't know. It's got me mind boggled.
Listen, they can be in their death state too. I mean, you know.
Yeah, I never thought of that.
That's not nice. I mean, that's like, I don't like to experience that with a spirit, because
that's all I could think that night after. It was like, oh my God, I'm gonna go to sleep and I'm gonna hear that in my ear, and it's just gonna it's gonna rip me apart, because it's so sad. It's so sad. Steven sent me a picture, a text of the baby crying. Let's see if we can hear that. They actually caught this in that same area, I believe, right, Steven? Up in the nursery area.
Wow.
Hold on, let's see if I can pull it up. All right. Let me go to pull this up.
Can you guys see me all right? I'm sitting in the dark.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, we see you fine.
Okay.
All right. Hey, Steven, let me know when you send that, brother. I haven't got it yet. Let me switch over. Boom.
Let me ask you, Ricky, what was your most exciting experience there?
Most exciting as far as like mind blowing?
What like jumped you, like jump scared you, or?
That is probably going. There's two things that jumped, like made me like. The one thing that made me take off running was in Tri-City
Clinic. Run, like I did at Bobby Matthews.
I pulled a Brian Harnoy dude run, but I didn't like leave the location. I left the area, came back. But they were going for round 2 soon, so we're gonna see if it does it again. But you can ask all the volunteers, especially Steven. Tri-City and the 3rd floor are just, those are places that most people can't go by themselves.
Right.
Well, so long story short, I'm sitting there and I went through the motions. I heard a voice. Tim's doing his EVP session. I told him, he's like, okay, well, yeah, we'll be quiet, blah, blah, blah. He's doing his thing. So I didn't talk the rest of the time. I'm just letting him know, hey, heard a voice and flagged it on the recorder. You can hear it, which I have the voices, but you need headphones for these. They're super, super faint. And you can tell because they're coming as he's talking. You can hear the different pitches and the tones of his voice, which is very strange. But you can tell there's 2 different people. And the funny thing is, nobody else is down there but me and him. Everybody else is in the staff room, and they're watching us on the DVR cameras. Wow. So at this point, I'm just hearing stuff, and then I get to the point where I get awfully sick, to the point where I thought I was going to stand up and puke in Ronnie's hallway. And they would have to clean it up. I couldn't do it. I was like, hey, Tim, I'm going to throw up, man. I don't feel good. I'm not trying to punk out, because we were locked down there for an hour. That was our goal. Well, this is about 45 minutes in. And he's like, oh, just lay down. I said, dude, I can't. If I move, I'm gonna puke. And he's like, oh, lean over or something. So that's what I did. I kind of leaned over. And I went from being extremely sick to calm. Just like, boom. And I'm like, uh-oh. I already kind of knew. But then I didn't know at the same time. I'm like, okay, this ain't good. Well, next thing I know, I hear something approach me, and it sounds like somebody either clearing their throat, like, and I just
it's right in your ear.
gone,
I run.
right, and I mean, I felt the wind and
Yeah.
everything,
That's
and
what
I
happened to me
jumped
at
up,
Bobby Mackey's.
and I just fucking, I yell, and me going from a seated position like this straight up on my feet. It's so funny to go over the audio because you hear my phone, which was in my pocket, fall out. All my equipment goes crashing, and you hear me go, "What the fuck?" And I'm gone. I had 3 strides covered 75 feet. Well, the funny thing is,
it's fight or flight sometimes.
exactly.
And it's a human reaction that
And
we
the
all
thing that's
have.
so funny is
Even
there's a
doing
narrow
what I
doorway.
do, I get like that
Yeah.
sometimes. I mean, it's just, you're not, and especially when it changes on the dime and you're not expecting it, but then you have that breath right there.
Yes. So this is, let's say, this is the narrow doorway, and this is kind of like the hallway area. So there's like a tray that's sitting over here that has a DVR camera pointed right on me, and I don't. And this is a pitch black hallway. Shadow hallway is probably one of the darkest hallways in the building. I literally hop up, and I'm superstar sprinting. I missed the table with the. I had no idea. I didn't even know what was in my pack. I was taking everything out. Right. I was taking anything out. I probably could have trucked an NFL linebacker. I'm hauling ass through this spot, through a narrow doorway where I forgot. I wasn't even thinking about doors at the time. Past him, and I kind of, you hear me kind of collect myself, and I go, holy shit. I'm cussing.
Yep,
what the
that's
fuck?
me.
So I'm like, you hear me on the recording. I'm like, yo, I cannot wait to go back over this audio. We caught it. I know we caught it. I had my recorder. We caught it. I was like, Tim, you didn't hear that? He's like, no. And then I'm like, you didn't hear that? And he's like, no. Well, going back, playing the recorder, nothing. We didn't catch the noise I heard. This is what was so weird. And I felt so stupid. It's like, nobody's ever going to believe this. And the funny thing is, the whole time this is going on, Ronnie, Daniel, and Heath, they were watching. You could see something moving, and the whole time I was down there, I felt watch. And this, I'm constantly going like this. I can feel the eyes on me.
I hate that.
So
interesting. You said that it didn't catch it, but I know when we've done a lot of stuff, we've had either the camera going and then the voice recorder, and it would catch it on one and not the other.
Okay.
So I always, even when I do my readings, I do both. Because sometimes you catch things on just the EP recorders, right?
Exactly.
And the digital recorders versus the camera. And sometimes, vice versa. But
amen. Yep.
It's crazy. And that's where I got that, you get that build up of power. You can hear it, the energy building.
I caught that on my recorders.
Yeah, I've caught that.
There's like a staticky charge too, and some of them, you can literally hear it. And everyone's like, "There's no."
And then it just goes away, and sometimes it's not there at all. But there's
your recorder dies because they drained the battery.
Yeah.
But Steven sent it to me finally. I got the I got it, bro. I'm about to try to play it. But the other weird thing is when me and Billy Sims is during. It was their event with JB, the last time I was there for the public, and the knocking. Okay, we're sitting by the nurse's station. We had all sorts of activity going down this one hallway where me and Billy previously had seen something walk down the hallway, and all of a sudden you can see it breaking, the laser grid coming down the wall.
Oh, you guys had the grid up. That's awesome.
Yep, and then you hear this. And Billy's like, oh, wait a second. I was like, I heard it. No, I heard the knock. He's like, okay, if there's anybody here, knock again. And now I'm sitting against a wall with blocks, a cinder block wall, basically. And I'm not kidding you. I felt the vibration behind my back. And I jumped up. I'm like, whoa, dude, that was right behind me. It's like, who the fuck is messing with us? And he's like, nobody. So he goes around this way, and I'm watching this side because I know there's a little loop. Billy cased the whole area. Nobody was there. And not only, that's all where it stops. So he goes down the hall over there, and I'm standing over by the one main door. It's knocking on the door next to me. I'm like, okay, this is crazy. So we grab everybody in the group, and we sit them all on the staff hallway.
Yep.
We're hearing voices coming inside of the rooms that are padlocked. My friend's kids were sleeping, and we originally thought it's like, okay, we got to check on the kids, make sure they're not up watching TV, or anything like or on their phone. No, they were just chilling, sleeping on their on the couch, taking a quick little nap. And the crazy thing about this is they were completely quiet. They didn't even know anything was going on. Well, this is where it gets interesting. So that's going on. We get everybody in the hallway. Previously, I skipped this totally. They were unlocking doors. They unlocked our doors that we had locked.
I don't like when you can't get into a certain place.
Yeah. No, they were unlocking doors, and they didn't only unlock the door I had responsibility for.
They wanted you to go see where they were, Ricky.
Exactly.
Like, where's my buddy at?
No, they were messing with us, too. They also unlocked a friend of mine's door, the room that she was responsible for. So I knew right then and there we had some what I call fucky-wucky going on with the activity, because it's just, it was strange. It was bizarre.
That's cool. That's a lot of neat stuff that happens.
Yep. But, yeah. So here we go. Oh, hold up. Hold up. Oh, shoot. Where'd it go? All right, there it is. Oh, God, I thought I lost it. So let's see if we can get it. Oh, You hear the crying?
Yeah. Oh.
That's her baby crying. That's her baby crying.
That's eerie to hear that.
It's so sad.
Wow.
So sad.
Wow.
But crazy. I had to block a troll.
What happened? What they say?
Talking about hey Paranormal fam. I was at a gas station and heard Bigfoot's talking, and then they were mumbling about racism. Funny joke, but come on, not on the channel. Come on, it's all. We already have to deal with that, with people not believing what we do, and
it's okay.
I don't focus on the cryptozoology. I'm strictly spirit. So sorry I had to put the band hammer on you, but better luck next time.
Sorry, trolls.
Just like the other one that said, "Come fight me, bro. Bring your god."
I know, that was crazy.
I laughed. I was like, "Bro, you don't want my god."
That was weird. That was just strange.
How do they find me, for one? That's what I want to know. It's like,
I have no clue. They just have nothing better to do in their lives.
I know, it's crazy. But paranormal is phenomenal. I love the paranormal field, though. I wouldn't trade it for the world.
No.
But, oh my God. So, yeah, that good old South Pittsburgh Hospital. I love it there.
I know you do. Now you really got me like, shit, I'm ready to go.
Right?
I want to go check it out.
We'll have to do it, for sure.
Absolutely. Before it gets too cold.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Definitely. I don't know. What else do I have going on? Not a whole lot, because Christina has surgery, so for her eyes.
Maybe we can plan, me and you, do like an event. We can. And we'll invite some of the followers out here. I've got a person that wants to make a special appearance. You want to come up here? Come on. Come here. Don't be shy. You want attention.
Oh, hi, honey.
There's my baby.
Yeah. Oh,
hello,
so cute. That's your little girl, huh?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. My little duckling. Oh, it's my baby. Yeah. Oh, like, she's not my dog. She's my daughter.
Yeah, they're your kids. That's
I'm
true.
talking about you. Oh, come here.
I can bring my mom's Bella and they can play together. They
Oh,
can
yeah.
have locker room time together.
Yep. Oh.
She's a Yorkie too.
Yeah, she's Maltese Yorkie, but I mean her Yorkie
also
genes are
Mixed, but she's got a
Yeah.
lot of Yorkie in her.
Oh, Yorkie's big time in her. She's so cute. Yeah, I'm talking about you. Yeah. Now we're talking about ghosts. You want to tell your ghost stories? Huh? Yeah, she's
She's
had
like,
some.
Dad, quit bringing them things back home.
Yep, she's had them because back in Georgia when I had that thing attach itself to me, she'll probably start
She was
talking here in a
sitting
second.
at the end of the bed growling.
You hear talking? What? Tell everybody. You gonna tell the story? Come on, let's see if we can do it.
She's getting excited.
Tell everybody what you saw. Let's see. Oh, tell them.
I heard her.
Oh.
She's getting brave.
Yep. Oh, she'll have conversations with my dad. I'll call home and I'm like, "You want to call Papa?" She gets all crazy, and I'll call him on the phone, and she talks to him like she'll whine and.
They're such social dogs. That breed is really social.
Oh, I love them.
Mhm.
Very attention needy right now, aren't you, baby? Oh yeah. She's like, "This is my daddy. He pays attention to me, not y'all."
She says,
Yeah.
"This is my time. You're
Yeah.
done. Get off. It's our
What?
romper."
She's probably telling me that the babies came to the door. We have baby trash pandas, baby raccoon,
Oh,
and
mhm.
they're so cute. Like I've literally watched this litter go from the mamas of this litter when they were this big,
Yeah.
and now I see their little babies that were this big, and everyone's like, "I don't feed them; they're bad." We have successfully, even the apartments have not had any problems with raccoons raiding the trash.
Yeah.
Because we're keeping them in, I'm not stupid. I don't touch them. I could if I wanted to. They come right up to me. It's like Dr. Doolittle or Disney on, in the wintertime we'll have squirrels,
Yeah.
ducks, all sorts of good stuff. Hey, Steven, yeah, good catch, brother. I can't explain it, man.
Night, Steven.
I'll have to give you a call sometime this week, bro. So, yeah, Frag will probably be in and out. But, yeah, she had to make an appearance real quick. But,
Well, thanks for having me on. It
yeah,
was nice chatting with everybody.
hell yeah. Yeah, thanks for hopping on. I didn't think I could get you that quick.
Oh, I've been on the run all day. I just got home. I was chilling. Nothing better to do. I always come out and hang with you,
Hell yeah.
If it's late in the evening, I'm usually down and ready. I try
Right.
not to miss stuff. I try not to miss shows, but sometimes I just
We'll have to do this more then. I always need, people on here. I get bored talking to myself.
I would get annoyed listening to myself if I did it. I give you guys the utmost respect and credit because I annoy myself, so I don't know if I could do it.
Yeah, I'll sit here and I'll be like, sorry, y'all. It's like run out of stuff to talk about, but
Or
you know,
I confuse you and give you a brain fart, and you're like, "Oh, wait, what? What was I doing?"
I just completely flatlined. I was like, huh?
That's me. I
Hey,
can't.
what's going on, Tom? How's it going, man? Shout out that paranormal.
Hi,
My
Tom.
friends from Alton, Illinois. But yeah, oh my God, it.
It's okay, Ricky. You got it.
Yeah, I know. People are like, "Oh, you do so good with these," but I feel like inside it's like, "Oh my God, this show sucked." No, it was awesome. I was like, okay, if you gotta give the people what they want, but I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Half the time, I feel stupid.
That's just what we feel inside internally every day.
Yeah.
Like
Yep.
that noisy neighbor in our head sometimes, right?
Oh, I have some.
You always have something good to talk about.
Yeah, I'll find something to talk about, and I can
It's
talk
always
about
nice
nothing.
when the watchers have ideas or things they want to hear about, or
Right, that's what I like about doing this, and that's what I tell everybody. It's like my show, just like I did tonight. This was not planned. I just asked her to hop on. She hopped on, and that's kind of what I do here. It's everything's in the raw, in the moment, because it's better.
When you make magic,
right?
You know,
nothing against the people that do have the planned out shows and stuff, but this is a place where I like to have my guests and, people that come on, be normal people and not have to,
Yeah.
think. It's just whatever comes through,
On the fly.
Yep. That's what I'm good at. On the fly.
Well, thank you for having me on.
Yeah, no problem. Make sure
Thank
you guys
you.
check their stuff out.
Yeah, thanks,
They
guys.
can
I'll
get
see
your
you
book on
later.
Amazon, can't they?
What's that?
Where can they get your book at? Amazon?
You can go to mediumskyray.com or Amazon, yes.
Cool. There you go, people. I don't know what you're doing. Get on Amazon, get on her site, order that book, and, go to her website. There it is right there.
All right, guys. Thank you, Ricky.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for coming on.
Call me
Right.
if we need to chat more. I'll be here.
Okay. I'll call you.
See you
All right.
guys. Love
All
and
right.
light.
Yeah. All right, everybody. We're going to wrap it up here. Thank you, Sky, for hopping on. I'm going to hop off here and go enjoy the rest of the night. Thank you so much, everybody. I love everybody. Thank you for taking the time out of your day. Even if you came on here to troll me, shout out to the trolls. Thanks for, giving me your time. I always like doing this stuff. So prepare to see more of this. This is just something different, live in the raw. Like I said, I'm going to have special guests. This was not planned at all. I was like, hey, Sky, you want to hop on? And boom, she's on, Also, do not forget this Saturday, the 24th of July, 2021, I'm going to have the outstanding Kendall and Vera Welton, the amazing Brichelle from, you've seen them on A&E's Ghost Hunters, and also the Sleepless Unrest, because that's what we're talking about. Shout out to the Sleepless Unrest. Thank you, John, and everybody that stopped by today. Appreciate that. Let me make sure I'm not missing anybody. What's up, Tom? Hope you're doing good, brother. Didn't mean to miss anybody. If I missed anybody, shout out to the sheriff. Thank you. It's always good to see you, brother. Thanks for stopping through. Okay, looks like I'm caught up. Thank you, everybody. Shout out Jacob. Thanks for tuning in, brother. Make sure you and Haley check out that book, man. And Sky, she's good at what she does, man. So definitely check that out. And, when I get over in that area, we should all, link up and do something. All right. But yeah, shout out again to John Huntington for popping in. You never know who you're going to see on this show. So keep tuning in on YouTube. If you're watching, please do me a favor. Hit that notification bell. Hit that subscribe button. Helps me out. And it's going to help me put other content out. Like I said, I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff with this channel. Also, if you're on Facebook, you can follow me on Facebook also. Pararealm Encounters. Drop a like. Like I said, giveaway coming soon for YouTube. Let's hit that 1,000 mark. Once we hit that 1,000 mark, we got a gift certificate again that we're giving away for Addict Junkie Paranormal LLC. My good friend Josh Joyner. Shout out Josh Joyner. Josh has been a big supporter of me from the second I met the guy. He's awesome. He makes really, really good equipment. Make sure you check out his stuff as well. And get a copy of the Sleepless Unrest. You can get it on digital, your streaming stuff. I personally have it on iTunes. You can get the physical copy of it. Show the support to the paranormal community, because what Kendall and Vera are doing, and Brian and Rochelle, and everybody that's out there, doing what they do in the field, they're positive, positive role models for this field. Outstanding individuals. So I'm going to stop talking everybody's ear off. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Shout out again to Sky. Love you, Sky. I'm about to call you on the phone. So I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to stop talking y'all's head off. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everybody, again, for tuning in. And I will see everybody later. Just like usual, kill it. Do what you do. Friday's tomorrow. And like I said, going to be an awesome show Saturday night. Don't miss it. So yeah, and again, congratulations, Ethan, for winning the first giveaway. So all right, everybody, I'm gonna stop talking. Have a good night.